Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday morning. Yesterday I was pretty sure that I was going to my food guy place today, but I sent him an email yesterday and then I got a response like, I'm not back until the 19th, and I'm like, the 19th? But I have a time at 18th, and then I'm looking out and I did have a time with him the 19th. So tomorrow I am going out traveling and going to meet him and talk about things, talk about my tests and stuff. So we'll see how that will work out. So yeah. Just woke up, so I'm really tired. I did sleep better, but I think it was 5 or 6 times that I woke up this morning due to hot flashes. So it's not just waiting for the progesterone to be ended when I don't need any more progesterone. It would be so nice. But yeah, I want to be over 45 so I can stop taking my bloody hormones. Yeah, 10 years. It's gonna take some time. Yeah, I'm sitting here. I'm just loaded in the clips from yesterday, so I'm gonna edit those. I watched Bailey J's vlog, like my traditional morning. I don't know what I will do the rest of the day. No clue at all. I think I'm gonna start the morning off after I edit this, and so start sketching, because this sketching every day is really fun, and doing it in the computer makes things easier. I kind of talked about it yesterday, so yeah. And Gizmo has been a real menace this morning. He has been really mean to Leia, and there has been fur flying, and it has been spitting, and yeah, so not really happy about that. I even gave him time out on the balcony. He wasn't that happy about it. And now he goes on talking. I think he is saying Leia. I think that is his word for Leia. That's usually how he sounds when he wants to play with her. So that's kind of fun. You start to learn their sounds. Good morning, guys. I hope you have an awesome day. Here I sit and doing a nice little vloggy chat with you guys, and then the freaking phone salespeople's trying to call me. I get annoyed by them because it's like, yeah, but I'm not interested. And they're like, yeah, but you should. No, I'm not interested. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really know. I know that many people would say that is a bad thing. You should keep up on current events. First of all, when it's very needing current events, I have my friends and my family that tells me that they are. That's one thing. The other thing is, like, I have a certain amount of time, and I can personally choose what I do with that time. If I was interested in keeping up with current news, I would probably do that, but I don't. It's so much, either it's just war and terrible things, which I do keep sort of up to date on, but I don't really read the news that way, or it is just a lot of gossip, and I'm honestly not interested in gossip. Well, I got annoyed. He wanted to sell me a newspaper. I didn't want it. He didn't understand. Annoyment. Yeah, I thought I'd talk about my nail polish today, because I did my nails yesterday and I didn't talk to you about it. I bought a new nail polish when I was at Moves with Christopher. So last week sometimes, when he wanted food. And he was in a bad mood, and we went and had dinner. Well, anyway, I did a little bit of shopping. I bought my bleach, because I really need bleach to bleach my hair, and some medications, but I also got a nail polish. Now, I'm a little bit low on funds, and have been a little bit low on funds for a while, but I wanted a more summery nail polish, so I thought this minty blue, sort of mint blue, mint green, it's mostly blue, baby blue nail polish would be great. And I found this in a whole bunch of different companies have, because these are the colors that are in right now. So I decided to buy Depend. Depend is a brand, I think it's a Swedish brand, and it's one of those a little bit cheaper. There's very little in the bottle, so that's probably one of the reasons why they are a little bit cheaper. But they cost about $3 for one of these. That is almost as cheap as you can get in Sweden. Yeah. And this is, it's not a good nail polish, which makes me a little bit sad, because I knew there were a reason why I started buying the OPIs instead of the Pen, because I bought a lot of these when I was younger, because you can get them in so many different colors, and as I said, they're like $3, and usually they have like sales buckets with these where you can get like 3 for the price of 2 and stuff like that. So I had a lot of these. One of the thing is they run old very quickly. My OPIs is much better than these, because these run old very fast, they dry up very fast, but also they have a much thinner composition. When you use OPI, it's creamy and it goes on a little bit thicker, which means that you don't need as many layers, and also it doesn't go on stripy because it kind of even itself out. This is a thinner formula, which means that it will go on stripy, and the lighter nail polishes kind of show this. If you have like metallic ones, they usually can hide those things, but when you have creamy ones, they don't really hide those things. And this one, I have two layers, and it's almost as good as I wanted, but you can still see the stripiness on some of my nails, so I'm a little bit disappointed. But this is $3. The nail polish I would have gotten from OPI would have been about $15, $17. So it's a big price difference, but I'm a little disappointed anyway. Yeah, that is how it is. I'm just want to cuddle. So I have been doing voiceovers, and when I do voiceovers, I try to do them when I'm in a good mood, because it's always much nicer to hear someone speak and be a little bit up when you have that. And today I actually done 2 voiceovers. I only edited 1 video, but I did a voiceover for a video a little while ago, basically a month ago, and I talked about things that was around that time. And when I do those kind of things, I kind of figured out now a month later that I can't really post it without redoing the voiceover. So I redid the voiceover, and I think it actually turned out pretty nice, so pretty happy about that. Some are all upbeat and talkative. Also, I just got a question from one person. Could you do this? And wanted me to add a subscribe by email button on my blog. And I've been thinking about doing that. So this kind of gave me the little kick in the butt that let's do this. Now I just have to find an email service for it. Yeah. And that will probably cost me. But we'll see. I'm gonna look around for what kind of services I could use. I do use a couple of services that actually do cost me money. The kind of link tool that I have on my blog, where you can get all of the different little product links, that is actually a paid service. It's an awesome service, and so it's not free, but it's totally okay with me. I do pay for my URL every month, and for a service for it to be set to go to my blogger blog. So I have craftybitcreations.com. That is me. Haha, I got it. And yeah, so this is just another service to do these things with. I'm in a better mood right now. I was in a chumpy mood this morning. Pain. I have a lot of pain in my body. I'm bored, which I have a tendency to become after a while when I do have a lot of pain. And I've been having migraines. It's the progesterone, which drives me crazy, but it's only 3 days left. Then I can get off it, which is gonna be awesome. But yeah, now I'm gonna look for an email service. The rest of this evening have been pretty lazy. Yeah, very, very lazy, if I must say so. I kind of didn't get the results I wanted from my sketches today. I have days like that when your hands just don't want to cooperate. So I got a little bit slumped to what to do. I don't want to cross stitch at the moment. I don't know why. I think it's because I have a lot of pain in my hands and stuff, and yeah. So I finally picked up my knitting. And you have pain in your hands and you do knitting, but it actually went pretty good. It's the other kind of things in your hands that you do that for. So I am experimenting. This is a huge experiment. I have gotten a wrist warmer order, and I have very, very small hands. And there are people that have bigger hands than I got. And trying to figure out what sizes, and I did the calculations, and I hope that this won't be too big or too small. I have no clue. It's hard to try to figure out how big and small things should be, and yeah, like I think I showed you a couple of weeks ago. I started knitting some wrist warmer that had this like a little braid pattern. Well, I have to take that up a like 4th or 5th time, because those braids kind of pull the fabric so much. I have to recalculate it all over. All of it has to be recalculated. It has to be figured out how they would fit on a hand, and yeah, it didn't work just trying to free base them, sort of. So yeah, so I've started my new, the new wrist warmers. Hopefully I'll get them done to tomorrow or something like that. Yeah. Otherwise, just watching movies, eating dinner with Christopher, discovering that our pumpkin, we have butternut squash. That's the word. They call it pumpkin here in Sweden. I don't know if it is. But the butternut squash that we have seemed to have gone bad. We did it in the oven, and when we tasted it was really, really sour. It doesn't show anything on the outside of it, but when we cut it open, the seeds had gotten seeds, or sprouts. They had sprouted inside the butternut squash. And I don't know how butternut squash work. This is the first time I'm eating them, but it was really, really sour. It wasn't good at all, so we will probably have to throw away a butternut squash. Now, they're not that expensive, so it's not economically, but it's sad because we should have eaten it. Oh, look! Oh, you didn't get that much of that. A little Leia came jumping down. But yeah, I am going to head to bed, so good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite.